if you're an immigrant or refugee, like me, at some point your parents wanted to teach you about your culture. When I was a kid, what we would do every year was go to the Hmong New Year. Coming to America, our elders expressed their concerns. I was too busy playing with my Barbie dolls and reading Junie B. Jones books so I could get those free pizzas that I just didn't seem to have time to learn about the culture.
I'll learn about the Hmong culture later. As
a kid, I put it off until...
Today we're gonna sing Mary Had a Little Lamb in Hmong.
Our elders are concerned for a reason. We don't exactly need to know our native tongue or our traditions to survive in America. All we gotta do is get a job, make money, pay the bills. That's it. So my question is, can immigrants and refugees really maintain their cultural heritage in America? There was a really fascinating study that explored the acculturation process of Hmong people in eastern Wisconsin. Acculturation is a pretty complex topic, but it basically talks about the process of how a group of people adapts and adjusts to a new cultural environment. And the findings of this research were quite alarming. They basically found that Hmong people were branching off into 3 different acculturation groups: separation, integration, and assimilation. The Hmong people in the integration group retain their original culture, but they also accept the host country's culture as well. The Hmong people in the assimilation groups rejects their old culture and instead accepts the new culture from the host country. And those in the separation group are most likely some of our elders and maybe even parents. They reject the host country's culture and instead just continue practicing their original culture. They found that while the Hmong people in the integration group were less likely to experience marginalization, the Hmong people in the separation and assimilation groups were more likely to experience marginalization. Marginalization is not a good thing. It's when a group of people is seen as insignificant and they're excluded and they can become disadvantaged. In the research, they go on to explain that in the future, Hmong people are going to be shifting towards assimilation. That is basically when members of the Hmong community do not know their culture as much. They don't know the language. And as a result of Hmong people shifting towards assimilation, a large portion of the Hmong population may become marginalized. So to prevent this, the Hmong community and the schools have to come together to ensure that the Hmong youth understand their culture and know their language. So this is a huge reason why it is really important to learn your culture and language. Yeah. I came across this documentary on YouTube called Between Two Worlds, The Hmong Shaman in America. And it talked about how our culture is changing, the struggles with balancing 2 different cultures, and how shamanism plays an essential role in the culture, not only for healing, but in the long-term cultural adjustment of Hmong people in America. I didn't understand why shamans played such an essential role in the culture. But when I think about it, shamanism rituals are performed during some of the most important life events of a person's life, such as when a birth occurs, during a wedding, or at a funeral. And that's why I wanted to start off my cultural exploration, starting with shamanism, specifically Hu Plig. And hopefully, I can save the culture. Okay. Nu na zhong nu, ma na zhong nyong. This isn't exactly what Hu Plig looks like. This is more like it. Before we move on, I just wanted to quickly cover some basics of Hmong shamanism and Hu Plig. So traditionally, Hmong people believed in animism, but today, many Hmong people have changed their beliefs to other religions. In this video, we're going to be mainly talking about animism, which is the belief that everything has a soul and everything is interconnected. And we also believe in a spirit world and a higher being as well. Shamans are humans who have the ability to travel between the physical world and the spirit world. And not everyone can become a shaman, you have to be chosen by the spirits. But if you are chosen, your purpose as a shaman is to basically be able to travel between the two worlds to heal, divination, and control over natural events. I have my notes right here. There are many different rituals that shamans can perform, and each of them have their own purposes. There are rituals such as Hu Plig, Oneng, Kite, etc. Hu Plig translates as calling the soul, and it is a soul calling ritual that can be done by a shaman or a normal person like me. And the purpose of this ritual is to call back someone's soul from the family who maybe has gotten sick because their soul has wandered off, or Hu Plig can be done for the Hmong New Year. I know what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking, oh, look at these people, they worship the devil. Or you're thinking, look at them with their witchcraft stuff. No, we're not worshiping the devil, but what we're all gonna do is we're all just gonna respect each other's beliefs. Cool? Cool.
You get the tie. Oh, down there.
Down here?
The other, do medium. No medium.
This?
Yeah,
Rice?
rice. Okay, in that.
Okay.
Let me hold the bowl. Good, did you hold the go hold? Hold the one.
Oh, here?
Too high. Put in there.
So specific. This is our chicken.
Chicken
In
inside.
here. Pano,
What?
you know
You
what?
wanna-
Pano, you know what I'm scared of?
Skip what?
I'm scared of accidentally calling like a ghost.
No. You don't call go. You call your spirit. Nhớ tiểu mà bé trẻ khu lý nó, bé trẻ khu ít tu nó, thì khi mà bé khu the whole family có sợ đời lọ nó thế nào, nếu chưa khu go nó có trò ra. Everybody coming home. It's New Year and it's good day, good night and everybody.
Yeah. Dang, it's scaring me.
No, cô sáng thế này nhớ có thứ này.
Oh.
Now egg.
Okay, so what's the egg for? How come we're doing putting the egg in there?
Egg for the spirit.
Oh.
To call the spirit.
Whoever you did Hu Plig for, whoever you called back home, that person eats the egg. So if you're calling for your whole family to come back home for the Hmong New Year, you will need one egg for each person.
You want a marker to write your name, my name, Dala?
No,
No, that's what we have to do.
Okay.
This for
Don't drop it.
đó có bằng clean.
The hadachi. Gob.
Con long mean a crop.
Oh. So this one, which basically is like some kind of plant.
All the plant.
And then this one, chia. So after you have your equipment and tools, you light up the incense, put it in the bowl with the rice and the egg, bring the bowl and the live chicken to the front door and start chanting. And for the chanting, it's really all up to you what you want to say, but you will be calling for either one person's soul to come back home or for the whole family's soul to come back home. You can ask for good fortune, good health, thank the ancestors, etc. During the chanting, this is when you can use either the horns or you can use that really big. After you're done with the chanting, you sacrifice the chicken by butchering it. You cook the chicken, and some people, they like to read the chicken's feet or tongue, I think. And it basically just gives them more information about what's happening with that person that you just called back home. And then that person or the whole family eats the chicken and the egg. And then after that, you chant one last time, and that's it. We're in an apartment, so...
Open the why?
Last time you said a little bit.
Stand up. The Hu Plig. Go like this.
Cô hát ja. Okay.
No, no, chua rong no. Okay, call it go. Hu Plig ạ.
Kuchpo, what do I say?
No, no, rong no.
Nu na rong nu. Nu
Mo
na
no, rong mo.
nu na rong nu. Nu na rong ma.
Cú mua cây, mua cây.
Cú mua cái mua kê.
Tua to.
Tua to. Cú ít chê.
Năng gỗ lăng.
Nên gỗ lanh.
Call the name.
Mina nek pano.
Pli công pli long. No, pli công pli long.
Pli công pi long.
Lo chế.
Lo chê.
Cú mua cây, mua cây.
Cú mua cái mua kê hù.
Sợ chẳng cho lo.
Sợ chừng đó lỗ. Sợ chừng đó lỗ. Hey everybody, come and join the party over here. Okay,
Tại nữa xưa.
and that's it. That's pretty short.
Hãy biết chị chơi này.
Well, that was a really good try, and I think that we're gonna try it again. This is hard.
It's not hard. It's not like chemistry.
I have to write this out because I can't memorize this. Nu
Trong
na. Right?
Yeah.
Nu na.
Don't no. Don't have B. B say no. Surely nó gì?
Zhong.
Nhung.
I'm just gonna spell it the way that I can say it.
Okay.
Nhung, right?
Cú mua cây, mua cây.
Cú mua cái. It's running out. Cú mua cái mua cây.
Tua to, tua hu. Cú mua cái một cây. Wait for you guys.
Oh, tua to tua hu.
Cú ít trên năng gỗ lăng.
So after you called Jombe,
Okay. The mom. Hai người ta nhắm bê không? Please, yeah, pick go first.
pli nia,
Please.
pli
The silver and gold. The pli công pli long. Pli chia pli chú. Chỉ lo chỉ cho nè. Nè lo nè cho tu cho kỵ.
Say that again.
Chỉ lo chỉ cho pli nhẹ pli cú. Nè lo nè cho pli công pli long.
And then si
Nè lo nè cho pli công pli long.
pli plong.
Pli công pli long.
Pli kong.
Q-O-O-B.
Pli long. Okay. Pli kong kong.
Really go.
I'm tired already. We have a shortened version of it because I don't think I'm gonna get this whole thing. Okay. Nu na zhong nu. Ma na zhong. Chùa zhong nu na. Zhong ma na. Nu na chùa ya lơ đâu. Wa nu na che chùa zhong nu à. Ma na che chùa zhong ma. Wa nu na che chùa zhong nu à. Ma na che chùa zhong ma. Nu na. At this moment, I felt really discouraged. It's gonna take a lot of time and work before I really get a hold of the Hu Plig ritual. If this is hard for me right now, just imagine how hard it is for others that are also trying to learn their culture as well, and especially the younger generation.
I would have walked you home. I didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, you seemed upset. I was so caught off guard, I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Ồ, Mina ơi, nó hoa Mina sửa đó. Còn lúc phải đi là Mina con trai đó. Con trai rồi đó. Nghe rất gì? Rất gì đó.
Ba một chỉ đó, là mua nhóc không lo.
Con trai Mina. Don't be afraid, okay?
So a couple days ago, I think I was being followed at night. Basically what happened was I took Moose for a walk at 10 p.m. at night. I know, it's not a really smart thing to do, but I've done it before several times, so I decided why not. Halfway through the walk, I began to notice two different cars, like seeing them a couple times throughout my walk. Eventually, I went to a neighbor's house and I told him what was happening. He was really, really nice and understanding and concerned and confused all at the same time. I eventually ran home, got home, and my parents were outside, both of them. As I was walking with my parents that morning, I felt a bit embarrassed. Embarrassed because I was still turning to shamanism and animism, even though I wasn't that religious. I felt like those people who never go to church, but once they start having problems in their life, that's when they start praying. My parents, they still had to perform all the practices and explain everything to me. It's going to take time and it's going to take effort for me to really learn about Hu Plig and shamanism. But this is just a starting point. And for you all, I'd like to say that don't feel bad if you find yourself struggling trying to learn your native tongue or another cultural tradition, because it is hard to learn. Trying to balance two different cultures in America is freaking hard. It just feels so much easier for me to fall into my Americanized self, but I would be really sad if I lost touch with my other culture, the Hmong culture. My original question was, can immigrants and refugees really maintain their cultural heritage in America? And I'd say yes and no. Well, no, because when a group of people move to a new geographical area, just because of that, their culture is going to change based on where they live. But I would also say yes, we can maintain our culture, because while we will probably have to modify the old Hmong culture, we can still learn our native tongue, the cultural traditions, and values and beliefs. For anything like me, you've probably had anxious thoughts about the culture dying out and there's no more Hmong people left. We're all just mixed up together in this melting pot called America. And I don't really know if shamanism or the Hmong culture is dying or not. I started Googling Hmong shamanism, and in YouTube, I saw all these videos of many Hmong people still practicing shamanism and documenting their process. And there were Hmong scholars who were doing research on Hmong shamanism, which is freaking awesome. So in my opinion, I'd say I don't think it's dying. I do still think that we need to put in those extra efforts though, you know, to make sure that our kids and just people who want to learn in general have resources to look for and to learn from. Sometimes it doesn't seem important learning about the culture, but it is really important. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed watching my journey of learning how to do Hu Plig. I'm probably going to be starting a series where I explore certain parts of the Hmong culture. So in the comments below, please write out what you would like me to explore.